pleasure to welcome you all to the SZABIST Annual Law Dinner. My name is Fatma.
And my name is Afifa. And my name is Afifa.
And we are honored to be your hosts tonight. We would like to start off the evening by thanking our esteemed faculty, our honored guests and alumni, and our fellow students for joining us today and making this night possible.
We would also like to extend our deepest gratitude to our chief guest, Honorable Justice Adnan Iqbal Chaudhry, for gracing us with his presence. Thank you, sir, for taking the time to be here with us today. Your presence is a testament to the importance of legal profession and the value of our gathering tonight.
We would also like to extend our gratitude to the President of SZABIST, Ms. 𝒔𝒉 𝒂𝒉, our Vice President of Academics, Dr. Altaf Mukati, Mr. Imtiaz Qazi, Vice President of HR and Admin, Ms. Nasreen Haq, Vice President of P&D and Finance, and Dr. Muhammad Aqil, our Registrar. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. We highly appreciate your contribution to making SZABIST what it is today.
Tonight we celebrate not just our achievements and milestones, but also the friendships and the moments that will make this time forever memorable. As Justice Oliver Wendell once said, the law is calling of thinkers. We are here to celebrate the thinkers, the future lawyers, and the guardians of justice.
Let us also be inspired by the words of Nelson Mandela. Education is the most important weapon which you can use to change the world. Tonight we recognize the power of legal education and its potential to create positive change. As future legal professionals, you have the power to be that change. We have a fantastic evening planned ahead, filled with inspiring speeches and awards followed by dinner. Let's celebrate our achievements, honor our guests, and look forward to a future filled with integrity, wisdom, and service.
It is an honor and a privilege to introduce a woman whose lifelong commitment to education, public service, and social development continues to inspire generations. Ms. 𝒔𝒉 𝒂𝒉, President of SZABIST, is a name synonym with visionary leadership and tireless service. A recipient of 𝒐𝒐𝒎 𝗟𝒂𝒍, and more recently named one of Forbes 50/50 global listees for 2025. She stands among the world's most influential women, making a lasting impact in education, public health, and women's empowerment.
Since 2013, she has been leading SZABIST as its president, guiding the institution with a clear vision of academic excellence, inclusivity, and societal impact. Under her leadership, SZABIST has expanded to 5 campuses in Pakistan and 1 in Dubai, a true testament to her commitment and belief in the transformative power of education. We are truly honored to have her here with us today. Please join me in welcoming Ms. 𝒔𝒉 𝒂𝒍 to the stage.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Justice Iqbal Adnan Chaudhry, Mr. Suhail Muhammad Leghari Sahab, our distinguished guests, faculty, and my 3 vice presidents, Dr. Altaf Mukati, Mr. Imtiaz Qazi, and Madam Nasreen Haq. And we're a very, very special and very warm welcome to our alumni. This is a night actually for them and for our students. Tonight, I would like very much to welcome you, sir, to the annual law dinner at SZABIST. It's really a pleasure to have you here. We call tonight, I've given it the theme, From Classroom to Courtroom, honoring the path from legal studies to legal service. So this dinner evening is not just dinner, it's really a celebration of our purpose, our progress, and our promise to our students. We are gathered here today at the intersection of academia and advocacy, where legal theory meets the real world, and where we hope the young minds nurtured within our classrooms will take on the mantle of justice and their responsibilities beyond the walls of the university. SZABIST Law Department today stands as a place of critical thought ethical practice, and the promotion of civic leadership. We are especially proud to recognize the accomplishments of our alumni who work in many of the prestigious law firms based in Karachi and in other parts of Pakistan. They've carried this institution's values into the courtrooms and the boardrooms and the justices, before the justices, where they are learning at a young age how to practice their profession. We are deeply honored by your presence, and it speaks volumes of your continued commitment to education and nurturing the next generation of jurists, advocates, and legal reformers. Let me also take a moment to thank the faculty whose unwavering dedication has shaped the character and the competence of every one of our law graduates. I want to especially appreciate the head of our law department, Ms. 𝒂𝒓𝒐𝒏𝒂𝒍 𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒃, and our program manager, Hamas Tarar, who, together with the rest of the faculty of the law department, have worked to put this evening together. And for our students, really, you are the reason why we are here tonight, and you are the promise that we believe in and the future that we invest in every day at SZABIST. As we proceed into this evening's program, from recognition of alumni to reflections from you, sir, let us remember that the journey from the classroom to the courtroom is not merely academic. It's a journey of responsibility, of coverage, and of service, and particularly at this time in Pakistan, to the ideals of upholding justice. Once again, thanks to each and every one of you for being here tonight. Welcome, sir. And we hope that we will be enlightened with your views, your experience, and your vision of the legal community, which will, in the years to come, have many entrants from the universities of Pakistan, and they have studied law here. As I was mentioning to you earlier, that we offer the University of London Law Program, which is an undergraduate program. And we are the oldest recognized teaching center of Pakistan. We started in 2001. And all our academic programs are guided by our Vice President, Dr. Mohammad Altaf Sahab, who's sitting next to you, highly experienced academician. And we do feel that it's important in Pakistan for our students to have the opportunity to earn a UK degree in law. And we hope that there will be full recognition of our recognized teaching centers, where we do produce some of the finest young graduates. At the same time, we also offer courses in the summer so that these young students who are reading UK law, British law, they have the opportunity to be trained and gained knowledge about the Pakistani legal and justice system. So these are the responsibilities that SZABIST has, and we do our best to give as good an environment and as a good teaching faculty as we can. So I welcome everyone here tonight, and especially the young people who are here tonight, because really they are our future, and they are the hope that we invest in. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your words of wisdom. We now move on to a very special part of the evening, the Alumni Awards. Tonight we celebrate the achievements of our remarkable graduates whose journey beyond SZABIST continues to inspire and uplift. These awards are a tribute to their dedication, impact, and the legacy they carry forward. We would like to call upon Dr. Altaf Muqati, Ms. Shahnaz Wazir Ali, and our Honorable Chief Guest, Justice Adnan Iqbal Chaudhry, to present the awards. We would like to start off by calling 𝒓𝒐𝒎 𝗔 class of 2007, Barrister at Law and Advocate, Supreme Court, and Managing Partner at SMMS Legal.
𝒓𝒐𝒎 𝗔 class of 2010, Partner at 𝒂𝒆𝒐𝒎.
Imran Nawaz Memon, class of 2010, partner at 𝒂𝒆𝒐𝒎.
Shahan Karimi, class of 2011, partner at Haider Mota & Co.
Syed Zaim Haider Musawi, class of 2013, partner at 𝒂𝒆𝒐𝒎.
Sarmad Aziz, class of 2013, partner at SA Associates.
Mohammad Asad Iftikhar, class of 2014, Senior Legal Associate at Siddiqui and Raza.
Syed Ahmed Raza Shah Bukhari, class of 2014, partner at Nuruddin Sarki & Co.
Shoaib Ilahi, class of 2014, Research Officer at Sindh High Court.
There's an ongoing protest, which is why some of our guests are stuck in traffic. So we apologize on their behalf.
Just read the names, that's fine.
Hamza Hidayatullah, class of 2015, barrister at law, advocate, High Court, and partner at Pinjani and Vadria.
𝗔𝒂𝒕𝒓𝒐𝒎 Jalali, class of 2015, legal business partner at Bayer.
Amayad Ashfaq Tola, class of 2016, president at Tola Associates.
Ahmad Shamir, class of 2018, managing partner at AS&Co, barrister at law and head of SZABIST Legal Aid.
Waqar Memon, class of 2019, partner at JCIS.
Sultan Shafi Mughal, Executive Director at Pakistan Beverage Limited.
Muhammad Asif Qureshi worked at Jubilee Life Insurance. That is all for the awards. We apologize on behalf of our alumni who could not show up today because of the protests. Thank you for Excuse me, sorry. We also have a shield for our chief guest.
I thought we were going to come back to that. May I request the
Ma'am? It is our distinct honor to welcome our chief guest, Justice Adnan Iqbal Chaudhry. A distinguished jurist, Justice Chaudhry completed his LLB from Sindh Muslim Government Law College in 1997. While also pursuing business administration studies at Adamson University. His legal journey has been marked by academic excellence and international exposure, including a certification in comparative law from McGill University, Canada.
Since his appointment as a judge of the High Court of Sindh in 2018, he has held various key judicial and administrative positions, playing a vital role in electoral oversight, judicial training, legal reform, and academic governance across several prestigious institutions.
His dedication to justice, legal education, and institutional integrity continues to inspire both the legal fraternity and the wider community. We are truly privileged to have him with us today. Please join us welcoming our honorable chief guest, Honorable Justice Adnan Iqbal Chaudhry.
Ms. Shahnawaz Wazir Ali, President, SZABIST University, Ms. Zainab Afandi, Head of Law Department, SZABIST, faculty members, alumni, students, Hon'ble Mr 𝒂𝒓𝒐𝒎 𝒂𝒑𝒉, and a host of lawyers that I recognize from the courts. Assalamu alaikum. It's an honor to be present amongst teachers and students of the law. Thank you for having me over here. When I started out, when I first told my father that I'd like to do law, so his reaction was, "Ki acha aur kya karoge?" So back in the day, you could either be an engineer, you could be a doctor. Those were the two fields, and anybody, going on another path was looked at as if he's doomed. You may not able to make it. So that's why my father said, "No, okay, MBA ki classes bhi join karo." So us zamane mein SM Law College evening classes hua karti thi. They later on they started morning classes there. But it's so encouraging to see a lot of other institutes, law colleges spring up over the years and produced such a variety of legal minds. And so SZABIST, of course, is one of the pioneer institutes in that. In fact, when I was practicing, it's not far from here, just around the corner, I had my office over here. And SZABIST has actually sprung up in front of my eyes during that time. The theme underlying this gathering is quite apt, from the classroom to the courtroom. It is the hallmark of a teaching institute that it prepares its students for the future. The students of SZABIST are lucky to be in such an institute. Now, for a student of law, as your alumni will tell you, this transition from the classroom to the courtroom usually brings with it a lot of expectations. Whether you fulfill those expectations, that all depends on you and, of course, on the will of the Almighty. I'm here to tell you from experience what path is better to traverse. I've practiced for almost 17, 18 years in the district courts, in the high courts, in the Supreme Court. I've done consultancy, I've done litigation. So my experience that I share with you, I hope you'll be able to take that with you as you enter into the real world. So while contemplating this address, I've reduced the do's and don'ts to 4 basic principles. There's no point in giving students a whole list of do's and don'ts, because that you learn as you go along. So the 4 principles, in fact, that I've found have always helped me progress, that I'd like to share with you. The first is that always keep in mind, and of course this Mr. Mansoor Khan and Mr. Amir Naqvi and the seniors over here will also second me on this. All of this is what I've learned from them. Always keep in mind that a student of law never stops to be a student of law his entire life. Even a judge remains a student of the law. The knowledge of law is so vast and so rich that you can never stop reading and learning. The moment you stop, you will stop your own development and progress. So never stop reading up the law. It's very common. It's really disappointing at times to see young people coming into the courtroom not having read up on their respective briefs. So my advice to the students over here is, don't stop reading, ever. The second is, never forget why you chose the profession of law in the first place. It is because you believe in a system that is the rule of law. Now, you've heard this phrase so many times. I don't know whether you fully understand its implications, but in a nutshell, the rule of the law is your belief in the principle that all persons within a country, regardless of their status and power, are accountable to the same set of laws. The origin of this principle can be traced to the philosophy of Aristotle, in fact, who concluded that it is better to be governed by better laws than by a better leader. So this principle is the reason for the very existence of the legal profession. If you stop believing in the rule of law, there will be no need for people to come to a lawyer. Therefore, as a legal professional, you have to keep that belief in the rule of law intact, and you have to propagate it as you go along. You can do that only if you subject yourself to the rule of law. तो वकील साहब कोट पहन के अगर शादी के बाद जाके फायरिंग करते हैं, हवाई फायरिंग, तो वो रूल ऑफ लॉ को नहीं फॉलो कर रहे हैं, ठीक है ना? So lawyers are lawyers, judges, everybody is subject to the rule of law. The third principle, and this is coming from my personal experience, is when you step into the field of the legal profession, your patience will be tested. Work may not come easily to you. You will certainly not be taken seriously. It will take time to build experience and reputation. Keep in mind, it's a test match. It's not a one day and certainly not a 2020. There are no shortcuts to success. And for a lawyer, reputation is everything. He or she builds that reputation by gaining the trust of his client and the trust of the judge. And that he does with his knowledge, with his skills, and with his conduct. The moment he betrays that trust, his reputation starts to decline. My senior, my teacher, Mr. Munir Malik, always said that it takes a lawyer 20 years to build a reputation, but only 20 seconds to destroy it. This is how crucial it is for a lawyer to build a reputation as he goes along. Along with this comes the reality of hard work. It's a catchphrase, it seems like a catchphrase, but let me tell you, there is no substitute. There is no substitute to hard work. That is the only way you will succeed. You don't, and really, in this profession, as long as you are hardworking, my belief is that you will make it. I've seen a lot of people who were brilliant early on, not hardworking. They didn't come along as expected, but people who were hardworking and maybe not as brilliant as their colleagues, they went far ahead. So hard work is the key to success. And God willing, if you keep on that track, you'll succeed. The last principle is that when you start practicing as a lawyer, be that as a litigator, and keep this in mind, you don't have to necessarily be a litigator. You can be a consultant, you can be an in-house counsel, you can be a mediator. There's now the field has expanded. You can also go in, there are other fields coming up. So keep in mind whenever you start your practice, be that as a litigator, in-house counsel, or a consultant, whenever a case or an assignment comes to you, it is the law that is applied to the facts. It's never the other way around. A lot of young lawyers who come into the profession start thinking about the law first and the facts later. Our teachers taught us that master the facts of your brief, of your assignment first. The law follows. So that is the mistake that I've seen a lot of people commit. Don't make that mistake. Master the facts. You will figure out the law as you go along. That is the real skill of a lawyer. These, I can give you a whole list of do's and don'ts. I'll stop here. Don't want to complicate things, but I feel these are the 4 principles. If you adhere to these principles, you'll inshallah succeed. The last thing that I would say is that the profession of law is a profession of passion. You have to be passionate about things. If you're not passionate about things, then I think you should conduct a check right now and maybe look for something else. If you're not passionate, then you'll not do justice to yourself. With that, thank you so much for having me over here. Best of luck for your future.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom. We hope to be at least a little successful and as dedicated as you are, even if it's just an ounce. It gives me great pleasure to introduce someone who has recently joined us but is already making a strong and inspiring impact. I would like to take this opportunity to extend a warm welcome to our new head of department, Ms. 𝒂𝒑𝒉 𝗂𝒑𝒉.
With over 15 years of post-qualification experience, she brings with her a wealth of knowledge, expertise in the legal field. Her career spans legal practice, consultancy, and academia, a powerful combination that makes her not only a brilliant legal mind, but also a remarkable educator.
Please join me in giving a warm round of applause to our head of department, Ms. 𝒂𝒑𝒉 𝗂𝒑𝒉.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear students, distinguished guests, Madam President Shahnaz Wazir Ali, Professor Dr. Altaf Muqati Sahab, Imtiaz Qazi Sahab, Madam Nasreen Haq, and our Registrar Sahab, and our guest of honor, Honorable Justice Adnan Iqbal Chaudhry of the Sindh High Court. Assalamu alaikum and good evening. The theme of tonight's dinner is From Classroom to Courtroom, honoring the path from legal studies to legal services. This theme refers to our current students and their future. It resonates with a quote that I came across by the founding father of Pakistan, Quaid-e-Azam, Barrister Muhammad Ali Jinnah. He said, "You are the nation builders of tomorrow, so make sure you are fully equipped with discipline, education, and training for the arduous tasks ahead of you." This quote makes me appreciate, This quote makes me appreciate the duty upon us to ensure that the students, before their graduation, we are able to ensure that they are ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow where they can present themselves as officers of the court before the judiciary. They can join the legal fraternity and even become activists and policy decision makers to shape Pakistan. Therefore, it is incumbent upon us to ensure these students, whichever task they take on, they will be wearing the SZABIST University badge. Therefore, we have to make sure that during their time here at SZABIST University, we provide them with ample opportunities to ensure that all of these opportunities advance their paths into legal careers. Hosting this annual law dinner tonight is to provide one such opportunity, where they can learn from all of you as teachers how to network, learn, and seek guidance from to become better lawyers for tomorrow. There's a Chinese proverb that goes, "Give a man a fish and he'll be fed for a day. Teach a man how to fish and he'll be fed for a lifetime." Since its inception, SZABIST University has prioritized providing quality education, and since then, it has mastered the art of teaching. It is an honor to be a part of a university that has produced so many accomplished individuals. I would like to personally congratulate all the alumni present here tonight. You are all the unofficial SZABIST brand ambassadors. I hope to contribute and continue this tradition in the present and in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. 𝒂𝒑𝒉. We're grateful to have you as our new head of department.
We would now like to invite Ma'am Shahnaz Wazir Ali, Dr. Altaf Muqati, Ms. Nasreen Haq, Mr. Imtiaz Qazi, and Dr. Muhammad Aqil. We would also like to invite Sir Amir Naqvi and Mr. Suresh Kumar, and our chief guest, and our students and faculty organizing team to join us on stage for a group photo. Thank you.